Pisces, in the month of August, the card that is leading the charge in your monthly energy reading is the 20 card of Judgment, which signifies realizations. Most importantly, the spiritual realization that comes when you understand that everything material around you is a manifestation or revelation of an invisible power. And this card, the numerology is 20. And in 20, we have the zero of cosmic divine power working through the two of Vulcan, the keeper of the flames. And the two is not only a number of the imagination and creativity, but of also duality. And we get a sense of the duality inherent in number two through the numerology of 20, which reduces to 2, where we see the duality of 202 being mirrored in its own self reflection. And the numerology of 20 creates vibrations of awareness, adaptability, a turning point. And this could be a period of many changes in your life. In August, you could be changing your home, your residence, your job, or even partners. And all of that is requiring you to adapt and begin to have new thoughts, new actions, behave in new ways. And in the tarot, we see Gabriel, who is using his trumpet to awaken the three levels of your mind: the subconscious feminine level of creativity and imagination, the super consciousness of truth, and the conscious male energy of analysis and reason. And all of those are being awakened to the truth that is being trumpeted by the angel Gabriel. So this is a period of many changes, of new realities around you that are requiring you to adapt and also get in touch with your own inner spiritual mental awareness to be able to guide yourself through these changing environments masterfully. Now, before we get into the rest of this month's energy reading, if you are a fan of the tarot, numerology, and astrology, then you've come to the right spot because that's all I'm about and that's all I do here. And if you like this video, then please press that like button and be sure to subscribe because I upload 3, even 4 videos up every single month for your sign alone. Now that we have that out of the way, let's keep spelunking some more. So, as you begin to make these adjustments in your life, you must be patient because the Knight of Pentacles indicates that patience is a virtue during this time. You must be very methodical and plan each step, maybe even set up any budgets. Because the Knight of Pentacles, although they are adorned with the grapevine leaves of luxury, opulence, and fruition, the knight is inspecting cultivation, the fields that still need a lot of cultivation before them. And in order to do that, he's going to have to work hard, meaning that you're going to have to work hard during the month of August. You're going to have to be very patient and be very firm and be very relentless about your determination on this new beginning that you are embarking upon in the month of August, because the astrological correspondence of the Knight of Pentacles is all of the winter season. And during the winter seasons, we store the fruits of our labor but keep working. And this is what you kind of must do right now. You must keep working, store all of your labors, the fruits of your labor, but also keep an eye on the ultimate goal and work towards it. And wow, speaking of awakenings and adapting, the 16 card of the Tower outright symbolizes awakenings. The 16 card of the Tower symbolizes, through the lightning bolt, the Kundalini, or the etheric double body, which falls under the assignment of Mars. Mars is associated with lightning and with the inner etheric double body, the Kundalini. And this is a time when you're going to receive some sort of bolt of realization out of the blue. You're going to receive that call of truth and be awakened to the situation as it truly is. Because this lightning bolt symbolizes awareness and self awareness, which is striking at the top of the head. And at the top of the head is located our seventh chakra, the Sahasrara. And that chakra is connected to cosmic consciousness, to cosmic truths which are being trumpeted to you to awaken you. And as you begin to awaken to these cosmic truths and these cosmic revelations, a lot of erroneous ideas will begin to fall out of your consciousness. So this is a period when you are changing your mind, when a lot of old fears are being replaced with courage and old beliefs are being replaced with truths. So, this is a period when you're beginning to awaken to your own inner power, to the responsibilities that are around you. And as things start to change, you're having to adapt and change your thoughts, become more in tune with your own inner power. And wow, if you do so, then you will be very masterful at it because the Queen of Pentacles is a master number vibration. The numerology is 66, which reduces to 3. And in the numerology of 66, we have the two sixes of Venus, beauty, and harmony, doubly representing a state of or an environment of harmony. And all of this is being expressed on a level of mind, body, and spirit, the Trinity. The Trinity could also be a sense of mind represented through the subconscious feminine, creative, the superconscious, spiritual, and truth, and the conscious, rational, and intellectual. And there could be some sort of perfect balance between those three states of mind. And all of that is helping you to gain popularity, achievement. You are wanting to prove yourself as a workhorse that brings about tangible results. And right now, you have the ability to bring your own spiritual, creative imagination out into the world of form and actually find a lot of success and gain from it. So allow yourself to express yourself. And wow, you in the Five of Wands, we see five youths who signify restlessness as they are trying to wield the wands of that inner spiritual fiery power. And this indicates some sort of restlessness, mental restlessness, an imbalance or a lack of serenity, but it also represents the desire to regain mental peace, balance, and harmony around you. There could be some obstacles or competition right now that is requiring you to truly adjust to the situation and make quick decisions. And as you make these quick decisions, you're going to receive some sort of harmony and balance at the same time. This is a period also when you desire harmony, but because of the presence of the Five of Wands, you might be willing to bend others to gain it. So be sure that you're being diplomatic and that you're approaching situations through a cooperative effort. Because if you join with others in order to bring about tangible results through mutual effort, then you could actually gain financially or even gain some sort of prestige and prominence, especially if you prove yourself as a cooperative collaborator. And wow, things could really improve for the better if you do so, because the 20 card of judgment is encouraging you to practice a sense of duality, see both sides. The 202 numerology is all about dualities and harmony and balance, and the 5 of Wands is encouraging you to be a cooperative collaborator because you could bring about tangible results. And if you do all of that, then not only will you bring about a new, better cycle where the wheel of fortune turns for the better for you, but you will actually expand your horizons, gain prominence, and overall bring more optimistic results to your life. The situation overall is changing and you're having to adapt, and there could be a sense of fluctuation around you, but otherwise, if you are practicing a sense of adaptability and cooperation, then you could gain financially or even some sort of prominence. Now, in the Wheel of Fortune, the numerology is 10, which reduces to 1. And again, we have a balance and harmony in the numerology, like the 20 card of Judgment, where we have 202, and we see that duality, that harmony, we have 101. And in the numerology of 10, we have the 0 of cosmic divine power consciousness, of cosmic consciousness, which is represented by this crown over here in the tower, or the crown chakra of the highest plane of consciousness that you can gain. That 0 is working through the 1 of the fiery Mars energy that reveals your inner power. And it's bringing about a new repetition or cycle, as 10 is just a repetition of the number 1. So there's this new cycle that's beginning, and this new world that you are adjusting and adapting to promises to fulfill all of your hopes and wishes. So, if you would like a little bit more advice on how to master your changing conditions, then be sure to also watch your rising and lunar sign videos to get a better understanding and grip of all of the energy that is heading your way. Wow. Again, the Two of Cups, we see more explicitly the duality of the 20 card of Judgment in the Two of Cups. And we see the law of give and take, of the conscious male energy and the subconscious female energy. This side is very analytical and this side is very imaginative, and both of them are giving equally. So, this is a period of harmonizing your intellect and your rational mind with your subconscious, creative, imaginative mind, but not so that you bring reason into your imagination and box your imagination in with rigidity. No, but rather to allow your inner individuality, that creative, original spark, out into the world through reason, so that you are bringing it out and others are just floored by how well expressed you are. You can bring a sense of originality to everything that you do in the month of August, and others will love it, especially if you give of yourself, others will give back. And this is being reverberated over here through the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a love vibration because the numerology is 42, which reduces to 6. And in the numerology, we have again the Two of Vulcan, of creativity and imagination, working through the number 4 of earth and form to manifest the 6 of beauty in your environment around you. So this is a loving vibration where there is going to be harmony within and with outside of you, and others are going to partake in this harmony, and they're going to love you and appreciate you for sharing of your gifts. You're going to be rewarded for expressing your individuality. Wow. And this is a time when, as you begin to adjust to the new circumstances around you, get rid of poverty consciousness. Because the Five of Pentacles showcases two individuals who represent poverty consciousness and physical poverty. And overall, you must get in tune with your higher power and your higher consciousness, with that inner etheric double body of the Mars energy, your Kundalini, which is also being represented in this card of the Wheel of Fortune. So you must begin to get in touch with your spirit so that you can combine a sense of spiritual, imaginative self expression into everything you do, so that you're not working just out of a fear of poverty, but so that you're working to express your individuality and originality. In the 10 card of the Wheel of Fortune, we see the Kundalini represented through the ancient symbol for the etheric double body, the serpent. And that is being reflected over here as well through the lightning bolt. The lightning and the serpent both echo the etheric double body, the fiery, electric, cosmic energy. And in the card of the Wheel of Fortune, the Kundalini is descending from the heavens. From the heavens, it is materializing into the world of form. And the Hermanubis jackal represents intuition and how getting in touch with your intuition allows you to rise back up to the heavens. So, this is a period when you must get in touch with your etheric double body, your higher consciousness, and meditate and go within, because that is going to help you to overcome this fear of poverty, where you are working for the sense of delight that it brings to your self expression instead of just working for the sake of money because you are afraid of being poor. You should work as an expression of your individuality and to relish in the riches that are garnered from it. And somehow you must find a way to balance your work with your higher values, no matter what it is that you're doing. Wow. And you're ready to unleash your self expression because you have been bound by very restrictive situations. And that's possibly why you're making changes and possibly drastic changes. You may be leaving a love affair or a job that was constantly restricting you, or some sort of home life environment that was creating a lot of restlessness and lack of serenity, and you're over it. The Eight of Swords shows an individual who is bound by the binds of wisdom. And even though they are blinded and bound, they have found the opening in the barrier. So, this is a period when you must get in touch with your inner higher wisdom, your own inner super consciousness, the naked child of naked truth within you that represents the spiritual consciousness of universe. Get in touch with your inner child, that pure spirit within, and listen to the voices and to the messages that it is speaking to you, because the Eight of Swords is encouraging you to let that inner world, that inner self out into the world. The Eight of Swords is also encouraging you to slow down the pace of your life, because there could be a lot of projects or you could be craving a lot of variety right now. But this is a period when you have to calm your mind and get in touch with your inner world to allow that aspect of you to start coming out in the world, because you're awakening. And most importantly, you're awakening to your own inner truth. And that awakening to your own inner truth is what you're actually adapting to. You're becoming aware and adapting to your inner truth. And once you begin to do that, then the outer world will also bend to your will. So awaken to your higher power. And that is how you're going to be able to overcome a lot of restrictions and a lot of censorship of your self expression. This is the time to unbind yourself and free yourself. Self liberation is kind of the purpose for August. Wow, and the Ace of Cups is giving you help. The very hand of Source is piercing through the clouds that obscure the truth, and it's giving you this conscious fulfillment of your five senses, represented through the cup that is running over. Your cup runneth over. And these five streams represent your five senses. And these are falling into the greater lake of your intuition, of your higher spirit. So you must get in touch with your higher spirit because you're receiving some sort of divine aid. And the only way to reach out and hold it and claim it for yourself is by going inside and awakening to that inner truth within you. Your inner truth, your inner self is never going to lead you astray. In fact, it's going to give you a lot of great direction. The Ace of Cups is a period of love, fertility, change, and also this card over here is showcasing some sort of compromise and an awakening. And the 42 of cups is also the vibration of love. The numerology of 42 sixes are the numbers of love. And in the Ace of Cups, we have the potential of your ideal image of a perfect partner appearing in your life. Otherwise, if you have already met someone, this is a great period of fertility, of great changes. So, overall, you're starting to have a brighter outlook on life for your love, for your family, and your home. And you're willing to make those necessary changes because, in a way, you have kind of been a little bit dissatisfied with your life, and there are changes that you had to make, and you're adjusting to those changes, and kind of happily so. Wow. And this card of the Five of Swords is ensuring that you are putting yourself first. The crosses on the individual shoulders signify responsibilities that they are willing to shoulder. And see how they drop these other two and these old attitudes of the mind, an attitude of the mind that doesn't feel defeated but knows how to walk away, and an attitude of the mind that feels defeated and full of sorrow. You are taking control of your mind and starting to become more like the individual in the foreground who is feeling powerful, like they can get the job done. And the way that they go about doing that is by being very judicious about which responsibilities they're willing to shoulder and being sure that they are responsibilities that give to themselves as much as they give of their self. So you're starting to be more demanding, that others meet you halfway, that others give you what you give back, and it all begins with you. That sense of justice, that sense of balance, all begins with you. And so you have to make those judgment calls for yourself. And if the situation isn't giving you that right now, where the other people or the situation is not rendering to you the kind of value and quality and happiness and joy that you are giving it, then it's time for you to be judicious and walk away from situations that are no longer giving you that happiness. The Five of Swords is also the astrological correspondence of the second decan of Aquarius, which imparts a very altruistic influence. And so you are feeling very altruistic, you're feeling very in touch with your idealisms, and you're feeling very self confident that you can achieve your ideals. So shoulder your responsibilities that are you, not others. This is a time to really focus on yourself and adapt to your own awakening, to your own inner truth. And once you fully adapt to who you truly are and express it outward into the world of form, others will bend to that. Wow. And here we have the master number of 65, which reduces to master number 11. And in 65, we have the five, again, the Five of Swords. We have the five of mind, of change, of communication, and self expression, which is all working through the six of harmony and beauty and love to bring about the master number 11, the number one of the inner fiery power and will, your originality. And so, again, you are starting to bring your originality out into the world, knowing that if you do so, it's going to be a turn for the better for you. The King of Pentacles is a picture of luxury and also prominence. Because of your wise adaptations, your growing self awareness, and your willingness to self express yourself, you will be bestowed with some sort of prominence, influence, or prestige, all of which are yours because the King of Pentacles promises all of that. So you will receive some sort of promotion, some sort of assistance, some assistance from a superior, from a higher up. This is a time when you should be very social and go out there and meet people because you could possibly meet the superiors that will give you the prestige and the recognition and the kind of bang for your buck that you desire. So move upwards in the month of August because you really can if you are very judicious about improving your environment around you so it's harmonious and loving, and knowing that it all comes from how you treat yourself within, that you are the origin of your life story. And once you start expressing and judging yourself on a higher level of love and harmony and abundance, all of that is going to start materializing outward, because the King of Pentacles, the Pentacles, all deal with the earth, the things of earth, the material world, and expressing it outward. So we also have two master numbers of the Pentacle suit. So the King of Pentacles is 65, which reduces to 11. And we have the Queen of Pentacles of the double sixes, which reduce to the Trinity, the three of Jupiter of gifts, rewards, and abundance. So it looks like you're really working upwards in life, and you have Jupiter, the god of gifts, to thank for a lot of the fortune that is going to befall you in the month of August. It looks like you're going to be bestowed with some sort of prominence, prestige, or influence. Overall, you're going to adapt happily to the situation. So move forward and upwards. Wow. And look, this is the card of regeneration and self-realization. You have the 19 card of the sun, and the sun symbolizes that realization over here of the 20 card of judgment, the ultimate realization of spirit, where you realize that all things of the material world around you are manifestations or revelations of an invisible power, very much like everything on earth. You, me, and all else is a manifestation or revelation of the invisible power of our sun. And in this card, we see 4 sunflowers. And the number 4 is the number of form, of order. And this implies that just like the sunflowers, we should gain our form and order from the inner sun within by going within that and connecting with that higher power of the Kundalini, represented by the lightning bolt, which brings a sudden bolt of self-understanding. And again, we have the Kundalini and the Wheel of Fortune descending. So it's like you're getting in touch with this higher energy, this higher source is coming to you. You are being awoken. And it almost seems like you have to be kind of passive. You don't have to do anything. The regeneration is going to happen for you. The cycle is going to turn for you. That bolt of self-realization is going to come out of the blue, and like a flash of lightning, you're going to know yourself. And here we see again the inner child, your inner child of the naked truth, of cosmic consciousness. So get in touch with your inner child, that pure inner mind that is unbounded imagination, so creative, that knows that everything is possible for you, because the numerology of the sun signifies and creates vibrations of new beginnings and difficulties overcome. This is a period when a lot of difficulties will be overcome. You will regain a lot of balance and harmony in your life that you may have lost as you started to adjust and adapt to the fluctuating and changing circumstances around you. But overall, this is going to be a turn for the better with greater fortune for you. And this new world that you are embarking upon and entering is promising the fulfillment of all of your wishes, hopes, and dreams. So congratulations, Pisces, because it doesn't look like you're just coming to a state of self-awareness and self-enlightenment, but it looks like you're achieving success, prominence, influence, and prestige. So congratulations, Pisces. Continue to move forward and upwards. If you like this video, then please press that like button and be sure to subscribe, because I upload 3, sometimes even 4 videos every single month just for your sign alone. And please follow me on my social media. On Twitter, I am at Adonis Rampara, and on Instagram, find me at Adonis.Ramirez Para. And if you would like to set up your own personal reading for 1 hour for $80, then please reach out through one of my social media accounts and we can establish contact there and move forward to explore your own personal tarot, numerology, and astrology from the time of your birth all the way up until now. So thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, and until we speak on a one-on-one level, know that I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much.